This device now gets more Robux. KreekCraft went to the Roblox HQ, and people are insanely angry at Roblox right now due to something kind of silly, but also kind of true. But before I get to all of that, I'm going to ask you to subscribe, because whenever you subscribe, my day gets 1,000,000,000,000 times better. And also, I squish this little guy in my hand whenever you do subscribe. So yeah, thank you for subscribing, and please like the video, because I'm going to talk about so much news right here, right now. With the first story being just this little tiny item that I saw, where basically if you buy certain denominations of Robux from Roblox, you will now get this little staff item on your back. Or not on your back, but you'll get the item to put on your back. You get the point. Yeah, I don't think the item's that cool, to be honest. It has particles on it, which would be cool, maybe, if it was like 3 years ago. But for some reason, I feel like Roblox just has the need to make every single item have a particle nowadays, which I mean is fine, yes. It's just, it's becoming less special, and I care a lot less when I see particles. But either way, it's still like a fine item. I wouldn't wear it, but I mean, you know, if you want to be really rich, I mean, you could buy it. I don't know exactly what denominations of Robux you need to buy. I guess here it says the 1,700 package of Robux. If you buy more than $10 worth of Robux, you get this item, which is pretty cool. Not as cool as the headphones. I really wish I got the headphones, but I just didn't. They were kind of too expensive. They're like $100. But you know, either way, it's cool. It's a fine item. It's whatever. And without further ado, we can move on to some other Robux news, because when I actually was looking at this story and I looked at my Robux page, I noticed I have a weird deal that I don't really think I've seen anyone mention. And when I just looked at like the replies on that tweet I showed earlier, I didn't see anybody have this same deal that I do. But basically, whenever I go to my Robux page, it says I can get 20% more Robux for the same price. Now, usually when you see this, it means that you have premium and stuff like that, because when you have premium, you get more Robux whenever you buy Robux, right? But here's the thing. I don't have premium, and the reason I'm getting this sale is because I'm on the website version of Roblox. Yeah, I don't know what exactly is going on here, but for some reason, me in specific, I got this like sale where basically if I buy Robux on the website, I get 20% more Robux with my purchase. Now, obviously, the reason this is happening and the reason Roblox is even doing this is because when you buy Robux on mobile, Apple takes more of a cut from Roblox. So they're kind of just encouraging people to buy Robux on the website instead, because Roblox gets 100% of the money that way instead of, I think, 70% through the App Store and Google Play Store. So yeah, this is why this sale is even happening. But either way, I think it's pretty cool, because yeah, you actually do get a sizable amount more Robux for like nothing. Like, I don't have premium, I don't have anything. I'm just getting this for being on computer, which is pretty cool. Dang, dude, if I bought this much Robux, oh my god, I would get, you know, $45 worth of Robux more though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Actually, this is probably like $60 now worth of Robux. But yeah, it literally is $70 worth of Robux. Oh my god. Robux inflation is insane these days, bruh. Now, I wonder what would happen if you did have premium as well. Would these numbers go up even more? Probably. I think that's how it would work. Yeah, you'd get 10% more. So you'd get like 30% more Robux if you have premium. That's actually insanely good. Not gonna lie. Either way, though, it still is bad prices. I'm gonna be honest. The Robux pricing is kind of doo-doo. $7 for 400 Robux. Oh my god. Yeah, either way, that's the Robux sale. I don't know if it's, you know, being rolled out to more people, but I'm literally the only person that I've seen with this. So anyways, then we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be KreekCraft going to the Roblox HQ and confronting Roblox. So basically, KreekCraft did like a stream where he said that if his stream got like a certain amount of likes, he would fly over to the Roblox headquarters. And if we look at KreekCraft's Twitter, we can see that he literally went there. Unlock the door, please. It's freaking cold out here at Roblox. And it just shows a picture of him at the Roblox headquarters. And if you scroll up, you can see that like 6 hours later, or no, wait, 4 hours later, he said, I am inside Roblox. Anyways, yeah, he just has like a bunch of screenshots or pictures of him just inside the Roblox HQ, which is really cool. Super sick. Dang, dude, they got like all the toys and stuff here. That's awesome. And then after that, 4 hours later, he got kicked out by security, apparently. As you can see here, he says got kicked out by security and has him ordered a freaking mariachi band. And they just started playing music to KreekCraft after he got kicked out of the Roblox HQ. But yeah, if you scroll up, yeah, you can just see that KreekCraft was then walking away from the Roblox HQ. And they were following him. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know exactly what was accomplished there. Was it just for fun, or did, you know, Kreek actually like have something to talk about with Roblox? I don't know. I guess he's probably gonna upload a video about it very, very soon, and I'm pretty excited to see what happened. Now we can move on to the next story, which is just that weird avatar glitch I talked about in my last video, because apparently people that, you know, equipped limiteds with the whole like free item glitch still have them. For example, if we go to laughability on you know, Roblox right here, we can see that he he still has the banhammer equipped. A lot of people still have their limiteds that they got from this glitch. Now, the reason for that is because I don't know if Roblox can really like force update people's like avatars like in mass. So I guess Roblox is just kind of like letting people, you know, use these items, I guess. But here's the catch. As soon as you change anything on your Roblox avatar, you do lose those items forever. So as soon as Laugh like changes his shirt or like face or anything, he will lose the banhammer like forever. But anyways, now we can move on to the next story, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so people were really mad at Roblox yesterday, and that's because a bunch of games that are in the new like classic event were actually leaked to be in the classic event. And basically people were looking at this list of games and were very mad. I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm gonna get into all that because it's very interesting. But basically, if we go to Alex on Twitter, he had like one of the biggest tweets, I think, about all of this. But basically he said classic Roblox event in quotation marks. It's over, facepalm, with the list of games that are apparently being included so far, such as Adopt Me, Restaurant Tycoon, Blade Ball, Livetopia, Toilet Tower Defense, and Bed Wars. Now, when I saw this list, obviously I thought it was stupid. Like, I don't like any of these games, really. And I guess that's how most people felt, but they felt more visceral about it, because if you go into the comments, you can see everybody is angry about this, like really mad. All of those aren't classic at all. Modern era at best. We are so cooked, not classic. And this is just like the tip of the iceberg. Like, so many people were mad about this. And here's the thing. I think it goes way deeper than just these games being announced, because if we go to a specific Twitter account, we can see something that is very disappointing, and it just kind of adds on to the situation. So here's the Twitter account I'm talking about, and it's the Benster Roblox. If you don't know who this is, he basically made a really classic, like ginormous game called Make a Cake. I mean, there's literally Roblox toys made about his game. Like, it's so classic, it's so huge. And basically he tweeted out this: "Sorry guys, Make a Cake will not be a part of this event this time around. However, the devs and I would have an event of our own where you can visit the old versions of Make a Cake for some in-game prizes." And this is just like another part of all of this. This is such like an iconic game that is just not included in the event, and that just kind of like sets the precedent about this, I guess, because we saw the modern games get leaked, and then we see that this really classic, like huge game is not included as well. And that's just kind of making a lot of people think that, you know, there's not going to be any classic games in this event, and it's gonna stink. Another developer that is like tweeted out against the classic event so far is the developers of Zombie Rush, I believe. I thought they were actually in the event, but it seems like they're not, because if we go to one of the devs' Twitters, or I think maybe the only dev, you can see that he's just kind of been tweeting about how like this event is gonna stink. 9 days until we get to play new games with old skins. You can play my old game with new skins today. So yeah, it's just like a lot of like classic developers are like tweeting out about how their game wasn't included, or how the event just stinks because it's not going to actually include any classic games. And again, I get the sentiment. When I first saw this event, I obviously knew there was going to be modern games in it, so I'm not like too surprised by that, but I did at least think that Roblox was going to include like, you know, the big classic games in the event as well, alongside those modern games, like, you know, Work at a Pizza Place or Bake a Cake or Zombie Rush. Like, obviously I feel like those games should have been added first. Like, those should be Roblox's first priority when like adding games to this event, but for some reason they just didn't. Like, I've seen so many people getting mad at Toilet Tower Defense being in the event, which I get. Like, I don't really like the game either. Okay, but also the game has like 300,000 players or something like that. Like, it's one of the biggest games on Roblox. They can't just completely ignore it. But either way, a lot of people are mad, and honestly, I'm not like the most happiest about how like this whole event has been going so far, or like how the leaks have been going, but I do have hope that, you know, some other classic games will be included. And yeah, I guess people just wanted to play like, I don't know, actual classic games for the whole event, which I mean would be cool, but I don't know where Roblox is gonna find 100 active classic games to add to like a hunt style event. Like, I feel like that's just really hard for Roblox to do. But either way, I think it is disappointing that they kind of skipped over some really big games like Make a Cake and Zombie Rush, because those games are still huge and they are like classics, bro. Now, apparently there is some classic games that have been added to the event though, so it's not like all gloom and doom. I forget what it was, but I'll put the game on screen. But this game was basically leaked to be in the event, and yeah, that's kind of it. But anyways, now we can move on to the next thing, which is the leaked item that could potentially be in the event. Basically, Lucas the Pickle tweeted out, "The Roblox admin who created the Coreblox Deathwalker just uploaded a new mesh and texture for a Valk accessory. Could just be for testing, but it's interesting to see." And it's this Valk right here. Now, I've seen a lot of people calling this ugly, which I get, but also the more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. I feel like this item might just be like one of the items that you can buy throughout the event, like how we had in the hunt, you know, the commandos and stuff. But if it is a part of like the earnable like items, I think that would be amazing. amazing. I think this is like a perfect earnable item. Like it looks really nice. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, either way, I think it's pretty cool that there is a Valk being included maybe in the event somehow, because that is somewhat of a classic item. That's pretty cool. Anyways, that's all the news. Bye.